Okay, folks, it's my pleasure. We don't do that often at Natural Skiers on our test drive, but I was able to test drive a pair of boots, the new BFC 120 from K2's, built for comfort. K2 came out with a men's boot 120 flex in a 103 millimeter last for, you know, big paws, big guy. I sold one to a guy who was about 260 pounds, and I mean, he had huge feet, and he couldn't fit in anything. He was able to fit into a BFC 120, still a kind of stiff flex. It also comes in a 100 and a 90 for men. And the same boot for women in a 100, 90, and 80 flex. And that's all depending on your weight and the speed you'd like to ski, so that you're able to flex your boot as you're able to flex and bend both your trampoline springs and the trampoline itself. So you get at the bottom of the trampoline and the boot or the trampoline push you out of the turn. So that's maybe the logic into the way the flex of a boot work. Now after that, you got a Cush Fit Liner that's been preheated in the shop before they put it into the shell, ensuring that there is no gap between the liner and the shell. And after that, when you get into the store, you can take the liner and the shell, put that in the oven, and mold it to your exact need of your feet specificity. After that, if you need to punch it, then it's very easy to work, either for the toes or the ankle. But you gotta remember something, that even though it's a wide fit, the heel is actually the same size as any K2 boots. Which means that even if you have a big foot, well, you're not going to be stuck with a very wide heel that you feel like you're going down Rogers Pass with an old Westphalia with no brakes and no suspension. So they really thought this one out. You also have what they call an après mode, which is a walking mode, not for climbing purposes, but more for comfort in the lineup, in the bar, in the parking lot with the kids, and so on and so on. We always say the better you après ski, the later you take your boots off. So that's just to help that out. You also have an asymmetrical toe box, just the way your fingers are done. It's not symmetrical. And all in all, the BFC might be a choice for you in the 2017-18 season from K2 Boots.